Hello? Hello? I hope everything's working fine. I hope you can hear me. But all I'm saying is that I need the lasso of truth for some of these lying ass niggas. Huh? I need the lasso of truth. You know what? You know what? I got the lasso of truth for you niggas. Let me tell you something. You hear what I'm saying to you? I got the lasso of truth for you niggas. Bitch, now I want you to tell the truth. Okay, here we go. Tell the truth. All right, I got you. I got the lasso of truth on you bitches. Now, the fucking lasso compels you, okay? Did I or did I not steal your man? I did. So, I mean, I feel like that's kind of cheating. I already knew the answer to that shit. Okay. Are these niggas or are they not ashy? Are they or are they not ashy? Yeah, I feel like we don't even need this lasso truth because girl, we already know all the answers. we already know all the answers. What's up, babies? It has been a long ass weekend. When I tell you I'm over here working hard, I'm working hard on something. Y'all gonna get in a couple of weeks. No, it's gonna be a good amount of time. It's gonna be some weeks, but y'all are getting it. But all I'm saying is I'm working, I've been working. I actually have been trying to avoid all these crazy ass headlines and stuff. So I just did a quick little rundown where I started the live stream, and I just picked some topics to talk about, because why not? But I have definitely, if you have noticed that I haven't been covering a whole lot of political stuff, it's because I've been purposefully avoiding it. I'm telling you right now. So I do apologize if you look to this channel for a lot of political stuff, but I have definitely been tuned out of that shit. I was like, you hoes ain't been these crazy people are not about to stress me out too much. I'm gonna check in to see what's going on, but I've been totally checked out. So damn, see, I didn't even watch that Brandy and Monica thing. Was it cool? Was it fun? I didn't watch that shit. I'm telling you right now, though, I have definitely been tuned into DC. This is going to be a little bit nerdy. If we're starting off the video, a little bit nerdy. But then I want to talk about what's going on with Kelly and Conways' daughter and all this shit. It's just a lot of news. Oh, it's next week. Okay, I was about to say, because I thought it was actually last night or something. But I didn't see any memes. I didn't see any reaction. I didn't see any moments post on the timeline. I'm like, damn, did it really happen? But I'm glad to know it's next week. Okay, now let me tell you something about this. Let's just go down the goddamn list. Okay, we're starting with Wonder Woman. So DC, I guess they've been trying to step their cookies up because Miss Marvel has been blowing their asses out the water. I'm talking about geyser teas. You know what I mean? They've been blowing their ass out the water. It's given very much like whale blowhole. Marvel has been blowing the ass out the water. So DC was like, bitch, you hoes are not going to, we're not going to be down for the count. And, I do shade DC a little bit. But if I'm being real, a lot of my favorite heroes are on DC. It's just Marvel is that girl for me. But DC, she's cute as well when she actually gets her shit together. Let's talk about Miss Wonder Woman, okay? Now, I love Wonder Woman. From Linda Carter all the way on up, I love Wonder Woman. The animated series. Oh, I love her. So she's my queen or whatever. She's one of the queens. Most of my queens are over on the X-Men team. If we're being real, Storm, Jean Grey, we already know. But she's my queen, right? So when I saw that Cheetah came on the screen and she was tugging on my good sis Diana wig. Hold on. When I saw Cheetah come on that screen, Kristen Wiig come on that screen, she was tugging on Miss motherfucking Diana, motherfucking Tim Mascara's goddamn motherfucking wig, bitch. Bitch, I had to do just like this. I had to act like I didn't see that shit. I had to act like I didn't see that shit. Bitch, Cheetah was tossing that girl around, bitch. Miss Mama's tried to Miss Diana tried to do that Wakanda block. Girl, she'd walk right through that hole and start spinning on the girl like a tornado, like a top, girl. I'm not talking about, you know what I mean, jacked or anything, but she starts spinning around like a top. A top. All Miss Kristen was missing is a goddamn strap since she was want to be somebody's top. She was spinning like a top, and it's the way that her wig is shifting. It's the way that like Cheetah is really shifting our good sis Diana wig. She come for her crown. I don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is, girl, I said on Twitter, I was like, Diana, you better drag Garfield's ass around. I'm talking about Cat in the Hat. If you don't drag Cat in the Hat, Diana, if you do not sit around here dragging, she needs to drag Cat in the Hat. She needs to drag Cat in the Hat. She needs to, Tom and Jerry, what the fuck? She needs to drag her. Now, this reminded me of when Diana, like I always say, and when Diana got tossed around, remember when Aries was on that whole, like, Aries was really on that hoe. She was like, Aries was really on that bitch. Like, he was like, oh, Diana, you have much to learn, girl. She was dragging her ass across the pavement. She was dragging. So I cannot wait to see it. Cheetah looks good. It's very hard to do characters like that, especially because it could have been one wrong move and Miss Kristen Wiig would have ended up looking like she was an extra on Cats. It could have been one wrong move and it would have been bad, but it seems like it's going to be cool. It seems like I'm going to get my life. They said that shit's in theaters. I'm just like, I want Miss Rona to just disappear so we can actually live our fucking lives. So we can actually enjoy the lives that we have. Okay? Because all these damn movies are coming out in theaters. I think they're just like over it. I think everybody's over it. America's so goddamn garbage with this shit. Like, it's so horrible. I think, okay, before I get into it, because it just crossed my mind, I think I want to talk a little bit about Lovecraft Country on my podcast tomorrow. So just check out patreon.com/Adrian, especially if you want to check that shit out. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Wonder Woman is doing. Like, are they going to give us this invisible jet? Like, what are they, like, the coolest shit I ever seen was her as lassoing them goddamn bolts of lightning. Like, I'm just like, who even thought of that shit? Like, and why? I want to hate it. I want to hate the concept of it, but it just looks so fucking cool. It just looks like sis is lassoing lightning. So, I don't know. I can't wait to see it. If I'm being really honest, I can't wait to see it. What else do we have? Okay, before I talk about anything else, them girls are saying, like, these people in DC are saying that they're looking into doing like a Static Shock kind of thing. Like, they're looking to do a Static Shock. They're talking about comic books. I don't know if they're talking about TV shows, but they definitely brought up the idea of a feature film, like a film. And I'm just like, I don't know. But all I'm saying, if they want a gay Static Shock, I feel like I would be perfect. How cool would that be? How cool would that be, bitch? I'm gonna put a shock to your bestie. I'm gonna put a shock to your bestie. I'm gonna put a shock to your bestie. That would be so cool. All I need is, like, I guess I would need some, like, locks and shit. They could put, you know what? As long as we have black hairstylists on the goddamn set, then I could do some faux locks, because I feel like they would have me together. They're gonna cast a green-eyed, light-skinned guy. They better not do that shit. It's no shade, but they better not do that shit. They need to get this Static Shock. They have to get that shit right. They have to get that shit right. If they want to cast somebody light, you better cast what's his name with the gadgets and shit. Wannabe ass Batman, white boy. What's his name? You remember Static Shock's little sidekick? I was like, okay. I mean, if you want to be Iron Man, that's cool. But I'm focused on Static Shock. I want Static Shock to be a homosexual. Child, they would fucking throw a fit if that makes, or at least bisexual. Bisexual would be cool too. I don't know, child. They would literally have a heart attack. I just think it would be really cool to see. They really have to get the character right. They have to do it right. They have to do it right. They can't fuck up Static Shock. They can't fuck it up. Hey, what's up? Hey, Brianna. Who would y'all envision? Obviously, since my ass ain't no goddamn A-list actor, who would you envision to play Static Shock? I feel like if they get it right, it will be it will be magic. I think it would be magic. But if they get it wrong, we're going to be dragging. Like, we're going to be dragging if they get the shit wrong. If we can't get a Storm, we not getting Static Shock to be dark skinned. Man, do you know how cool a Storm movie would be? Have Ryan Coogler do that shit. That's it. Have Ryan do that shit. Tie it into Black Panther 2 and let us get what we need to do. Lil Nas X a Static Shock. I can see it. It's just there's some celebrities that look like they'd be really good at it, but it's like, damn, can they act? And I've never seen Lil Nas like act or anything like that. So I'm just like, I don't know. I think it would be a cool concept. I'm just like, I don't know. I would like to see it. I would like to see what he would do with it. Someone says, y'all said Scarlett Johansson. Oh my God. Oh my God. The fact that, can you imagine like an all Black family, a Static Shock family, all Black, and then and then Scarlett Johansson just sitting on her ass on the couch. Girl, I'll be like, yes, ma'am, get Scarlett Johansson a goddamn garbage can lid so she can float the fuck away from me. No, hell no, hell no. Hell no. I'm seeing some comments right now. Glitter Trap, I see they saying a Tyler Perry production. Hell no. Hell no. Can you imagine for a moment, just imagine for one moment, what a Tyler Perry Static Shock production would look like? Bitch, let me tell you something. A Tyler Perry Static Shock production would look like, somebody with a microphone in their dread wig carrying around a taser calling his ass Static Shock. That's what the fuck it would look like. It would be a microphone drag wig. Somebody got a goddamn electric fence on their house, and that's what the Static Shock's gonna be. It's gonna be like goddamn taser. You're gonna be carry a taser on this goddamn keychain. Okay, I'm sorry. And he gonna come to the timeline talking about work ethic. I shot the movie in 2 days. Oh shit! I shot the movie in 2 days. And he gonna look at Static, the actor for Static, of course, is gonna be like, hey, maybe I just want the dress to look right. Tyler Perry gonna be like, you need to figure that shit out before you get on set. Whatever you come to set with, that's what we're recording with. And that's just gonna be that. If you wake up with bedhead, you're gonna be in a movie with bedhead, and that's just gonna be it. You know what? Tyler Perry, he would actually justify it by saying, since there's a lot of static electricity, that's why his hair looks so fucking bad. Oh, girl, Tyler Perry really will put a shock to our fucking systems. I'm telling you right now. And there were some people who were honestly on Twitter, they were like, oh yeah, since Static Shock is a black character, we should have a black studio do it. I think Tyler Perry should do it. You shouldn't think. Matter of fact, don't think no more. Don't think no more. Don't think. I think Tyler Perry should. Don't think anymore. Don't, because whatever you're doing, I wouldn't even classify it as thinking. Let's not think. Let's not use our brains no more, since it's not efficient. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Let's not use the brains. Let's not use it. Yeah, it'd be great for black empowerment. Okay, well, with black empowerment, it has to be some power behind this hoe. It has to be some power behind this hoe. It wouldn't be no power. It would be no power. The lights would be out. I'm telling you right now. Tyler Perry would literally play with the light switches off camera and call that Static Shock's powers. I'm not good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Okay, I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I don't want Tyler Perry to handle any superhero movie unless Medea put on a cape or some shit and she's gonna fly her ass. I don't know, out of every movie universe, TV universe, something like that. Something like that. I'm good on that. So, what are y'all thinking about this whole Snyder cut with Justice League and shit? I think it's gonna be cute. They showed us Darkseid. He looks ugly as hell. He looks ugly as hell. And I think this is before he gets his Omega beams or whatever. So, and I'm just like, he needs to get his beams during the course of this movie. Because nothing gave me greater joy than hearing in the animated shit, hearing Darkseid talking about beware my Omega beams. I'm like, yes. Zap these holes. And I'm gonna get to shading the Batman because that's my favorite thing to do. But there's absolutely, let me tell you something about Batman. There's absolutely no reason why he should, even in the animated stuff, he should have been anywhere near a Darkseid who is armed with fucking Omega beams. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you that right now. I don't know why he was on the fucking battlefield fighting Doomsday with Wonder Woman and Superman. Just get his ass out of here. Get Batman's ass out of here. Now, I will say that even though I don't like the character, I'm just like not like running to go see the new Batman movie. I'm interested in seeing how they're going to do it, because it looks like it's going to be, how do I say this? A little bit interesting. Batman as a character, I'm just not here for it. I'm not here for him. Some rich guy watches his parents being killed, and instead of taking his ass to therapy, he put on a mask and is going around town beating up people for selling weed. But then when the Joker comes around and he's mass murder every time he escapes Arkham, it's like Batman can't pull the trigger. I don't understand, Miss Trish. I'm glad I'm off everyone. Adrian, I look for your drag. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like, oh, Joker killed 10,000 people today. Well, I can't kill him, so we're just gonna stuff him in Arkham and just act like he won't escape again. And I can't pull the trigger. It's taking a life that's not for us to decide. I operate outside of the law, but killing the Joker, that's too much. That's I can't do that shit. They said Bruce Wayne has always been emo child. It was oh my God, did y'all see that meme where they compared Robert Pattinson, to that one Spider-Man? Is it Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man? Who, when he went dark or something? I don't know. That shit was funny. So that's what's going on with Batman. I'm telling you right now, they have to come really hard for me to be interested in a Batman movie. Like, if you don't have powers, get the fuck up off the mic. If you ain't shit, get up off the pot. If you don't have powers, if you don't have superpowers, get your ass to the back of the line. Why was Martian Manhunter in a goddamn watchtower with all the powers of the whole team, but Batman is doing fucking missions on the ground? Get Batman's ass in the watchtower and get fucking, did I say Green Lantern? I meant Martian Manhunter. Did I say that? Get Martian Manhunter ass down here. Imagine like, oh shit, an intergalactic supervillain is about to beat my ass. Who's the Justice League gonna send? And these niggas send Batman. Oh, these niggas send Batman. Oh hell, I'd be like, bitch, can I get a motherfucking refund on this hoe? They say his money is his superpower. Let me tell you something. If you have superpowers that overpower human beings, you automatically can have money, girl. Just go there and take their money. What are you talking about? And also, I love Superman's powers, but I hate him. Does that make sense? Like, I love Superman's superpowers, but I don't like his ass. Because I'm telling you right now, if I came from another planet, none of you niggas would know about kryptonite. Period. None of you niggas would know about kryptonite. I'm not saving none of you dumbass niggas. If you come over here trying to start nuclear war, I'm not trying to negotiate with your ass. I'm going to just zap you with my lasers, and that's just going to be that. That's just going to be that. So but I'll definitely watch a Superman movie before Batman movie because of hours. But you know, you talking about Superman, I'm like, bro, you can punch niggas through planets. Why are you even talking? Do you remember in Superman, Man of Steel, he literally allowed himself to be arrested? I was like, what? What? You niggas putting me in handcuffs? Oh, girl, please. Not y'all comparing Bruce to Jeff Bezos. That's exactly what he is. I call Batman, I say he's Bill Gates in drag. That's all Batman is. Bill Gates in drag. Batman is Bill Gates in drag, bitch. And I wonder, I'm just like, what are these billionaires doing? I'm glad none of them got the idea to do this shit, because Elon Musk ass, he could really do that shit. And I see him actually doing it. Like, I see him, maybe he had like going on a bad acid trip or some shit. And Aubrey on the Holiday, tell me why I only love the Batman live action movies growing up for the villains. Oh shit, Joker and Bane were it. Bane is everything. Batman the capitalist. I'm screaming. So yeah, Elon Musk ass. I'm surprised Elon ass has not put on a fucking mask and run around his city. I'm so surprised. Him and let me tell you something. I don't know why you niggas watch my crazy ass. And let me tell you something. Elon Musk will be running around here. Elon will be Batman and Kanye West ass will be Robin. Oh, bitch, and Kim Kardashian come through like Batgirl, bitch. It would be a disaster. I hate it. I already hate it. Kanye West would be running around here. As soon as they tell him to change outfits, they would do it. I don't even know if we can find a Dick Grayson, but Kanye would definitely be Robin or Damien. He would be Damien. I'm hollering. Happy Monday. Hey, oh, thanks, Fred. It's funny because his villains represent the working class issue and him breaking his legs. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this damn Batman movie, because like niggas do not like the police like that now. And Batman loved. Well, I was about to say something so disgusting, but he really loved Commissioner Gordon. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to try and be like, okay, we're gonna investigate some corruption in the police department to make the movie a little bit more watchable? Because I'm just like, girl, I'm really not on the side of these cops. Batman, like I said, Batman was beating y'all ass up for selling an eighth. You know what I mean? He was coming down on y'all hard for a parking ticket. Like, he really said, bitch, you niggas need to drive the speed limit. And that's just gonna be that. I hate it. I hate it. So yeah, Justice League. So I'm gonna tell you all the movies that's coming out. Wonder Woman is coming out. Justice League, Suicide Squad. They added so many niggas to that shit. As long as Viola Davis is in that shit, I'm fine. The Batman's coming out October. Okay, Black Adam looks like it might be. Oh, child. What's that nigga? It's two niggas that look alike. Oh my god, y'all about to drag the shit out of me. It's two niggas that have the same brand. It's The Rock. Hold on, child. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go in there. But okay, child, I'm not gonna misspeak. Okay. It's Vin Diesel and Dwayne Johnson. Them niggas be like the same nigga. I was like, I don't know which one I got to say. I had to look that shit up. I was like, them niggas are the same niggas. Vin Diesel and So what's his face? One of them niggas, Dwayne, The Rock, right? I think The Rock, right? The Rock, girl, I don't know. The Rock, he's in Black Adam, and it looks like it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. It's just Girl, these movies be mid. These movies be mid. They be mid, girl. They be mid. But we gonna see what it is. Cause I still haven't watched Shazam. I'm just like, girl, y'all can have it. Y'all can have it. The ones I'm excited for. Wonder Woman. I want to see the Snyder cut. Girl, I may give Batman the time of my day later on. Aquaman 2. Definitely want to see Aquaman 2 because I mean, Jason could literally just stand on the screen for 2 hours with his shirt off, and I'll be fine with that. Like, I'm being honest. Like, Jason Momoa, he don't really have to do much. Like, he just grunt and just have his shirt off for the whole 2 hours, and I'll just look out. I'll be fine. That nigga is fucking sexy as shit. Because that nigga is fine as fuck. Like, he just has to like grunt a little bit. I'm like, ooh. I'm like, grunt at me, daddy. I'll hold a brick for you, daddy. go deep inside the sea for you, daddy. I'll hold a trident for you, daddy. Yeah. Definitely want to see that. And what's going on with the Flash? Did somebody ever figure out why Ezra Miller choking these motherfuckers out? Oh yeah, that would be cool. Aqualad. Now Aqualad, right? Aqualad in Young Justice, his ass was actually a faggot, right? Like, he was actually gay, right? Definitely want to see that. What was I gonna say? Let me see. I think we can move on from Miss DC. I've been talking about her for a long ass time, like half an hour. Ezra Miller. I was like, bro, what is going on? Like, he's really choking somebody out. Child. Did they address that shit? I would have. As a company, I was like, girl, what was that? What was that? Let's see. Let's switch gears. Let's talk. Candace Owens, girl, what happened? What happened, Candace? They don't want you to speak at the RNC. They don't want you to speak at the Republican convention, Candace. I thought you was good duties with those girls, Candace. Candace. I feel like Kaya. Candy girl. Candace. Tell us what happened, boo. Let me take some notes. Candace, tell us what happened. So I see here in the book of foolishness. Let's just whip out the book of foolishness. I see here that you was doing a whole lot of cooning. It was giving tap dancing tease. Wow, let me turn the page. Still more cooning. Wow. So usually when niggas do this shit, they make a coin. And Candace has made a lot of money, obviously. But it's just like, damn, as much ass as you kissing, they wouldn't even use you as toilet paper to wipe it? Oh my God, Candace! You have a whole resume of tap dancing, girl. You are on beat off beat. For every moment of your life, you have a whole tap dancing soundtrack. So I'm wondering why they didn't call upon y'all ass to go speak. That's funny to me. Wow, this book ain't interesting to me. I thought that shit was funny. What's terrifying is that like half of Trump's family makes up like half the fucking speakers on that damn panel on it, whatever it is. Things are not looking pretty. And oh my God, speaking of that, Claudia Conway. Did you see this Claudia Conway story thing? I guess she was on social media like TikTok or something. So Claudia Conway is Kellyanne Conway's daughter. And she's over there like giving Kelly Rowland vibes with the dirty laundry. I'm telling you right now. Claudia Conway is like, she's 15, I think, and she was just on Twitter, on social media, dragging the shit out of her mama, dragging the shit out of her parents. She wants emancipation. Look, she said, you know your life isn't. She said, you know life isn't fair when you wake up to your own mother speaking aside a homophobe and a rapist. She was up underneath Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She was all up underneath her tweets talking about, let me intern for you. I'm officially pushing for emancipation. Buckle up because this is probably going to be public one way or another. Unfortunately, welcome to my life. I'm devastated that my mother's actually speaking at the RNC, like devastated beyond compare. She went up on to, I think it was TikTok, one of those like video things, and she was just like, yeah, my parents are abusive. Both my parents are physically abusive, verbally abusive. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. She was saying that she pays for all her own stuff. What else did she say? She said something else. But yeah, she's just looking for emancipation. Like, she's trying to get the fuck up out of there. Oh, she also said that this whole thing that Kellyanne Conway and all that, how she's leaving the White House, and she was just like, my mom's just doing that for attention. Like, she literally never said anything about that shit. Kellyanne Conway says that the reason that she's leaving the White House is because basically her kids, I think if I'm getting it right, her kids have to do more work from home now because of all this pandemic. Like, they have to do school at home, so she wants to be there for them. So it's like she gave that excuse. So I don't know. I guess we keep an eye on that situation, but that shit is kind of, it's really sad, honestly. If all of it is true, you know, if all of it is true, because you never know with the internet, but any child that has to be subject to the craziness of their parents, I always feel for them, but don't know who to believe. I hope Claudia is right. I hope Claudia is legit. Yeah, because like I said, you really never know with the internet. But I feel for any kid or whoever has to put up with the bullshit that their parents are doing, especially during this time. I feel like there's a lot of people who are starting to see, who have who have started to see the truth come from their parents, meaning like who they really are. Probably, I'm sure it happened more and more the deeper we get into a Trump presidency. But yeah, that's what's going on with her. Crazy. I did not expect to wake up and see that. Did not expect that. So they have DeJoy up here testifying, and I know I keep talking about it, but it's just, I feel like these are one of the things, sorry, that you should definitely keep an eye on. Like, DeJoy ass is destroying the goddamn USPS, right? So he's up there in front of, I think, the oversight committee right now testifying. I think right now, like as we're making this shit. And he's doing the usual thing. It's so obvious to the point that one of these politicians, they asked him to his face directly. Like, they asked DeJoy, like, are you waiting for a pardon from the president? Like Roger Stone. Like, they're not, the tone of how they're doing these hearings seems to have shifted a little bit. Because before, I mean, it's too late for this shit now, but before they were just very much like, I don't think they would say no shit like that. Like, are you waiting for a pardon? But I think everyone is so fucking fed up that they're just like, girl, whatever. Like, DeJoy is doing a lot of dodging, and as we expected him to do, but it's just the tone from these politicians interrogating him is very different. So from some of the notes I took from what these politicians were saying to DeJoy when they were interrogating him or asking him questions, is that, so under DeJoy, USPS has done less mail sorting. DeJoy has stopped mail handlers from working overtime to like process the fucking mail if they want to. They've removed 671 mail sorting machines across the whole country. And this is the first time in the history of USPS that a letter was sent out to 46 states saying that the postal service will not be able to deliver mail in time for elections. And so there were growing reports across the country that service has been very slow and that mail is piling up. So I guess he's right. He's there right now facing hard questions from these politicians. But I've seen so many of these hearings. I've seen these crooks go up there and just BS through the whole thing or lie to Congress, even though that's supposed to be a fucking crime or whatever, even though I guess that shit doesn't matter anymore. I've seen too many of these hearings to be like, oh yeah, super confident in anything fucking happening, in anything real, measurable, actionable, anything happening. So, but this is another reason why I'm just like, these shaming people for, how do I say this? The focus can't just be on, oh, all you dumb bitches better take y'all ass out there to vote. It has to be on the whole conversation of like, girl, they are fucking this whole thing up. Like, and this is what they've been doing for the longest. So it's just now it's in front of your face. Now you're staring directly at it. And yeah. So I said it's just how blatant it is that they don't even believe the bullshit they bother spewing is what makes this also infuriating. Like, do you know we aren't buying? Like, we aren't buying this, so why do you even bother? I think just the attitude that DeJoy has when he's there, you see that they don't give a fuck. Like, these people, they don't care. They don't care. They know that we don't buy it, but they don't care that we don't, because it's like, girl, what are you going to do? Call me in here for another hearing? What are you going to do? Send threatening letters to my office and I'm going to keep doing the same shit? What are you going to do? You ain't doing shit. These niggas ain't doing shit. So that's why they're up there like with them smug expressions, because they don't give a fuck. They don't care. and they know ain't nobody going to check their ass. Ain't nobody going to check their ass. But that's the reason why a lot of people had such issues with the Democrats in general. It's because like, we can't solve this issue by kissing their ass or by like playing nice or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, well, it's like turn the other cheek realness. That's what, but as time went on, at least for me, I started to realize, okay, so basically these establishment Democrats they don't want to fuck the status quo up either. Like the status quo to them is more important than real actual change. So we were expecting, or at least I was years ago, expecting some shit from people who weren't even planning on delivering it in the first place. I think Joe Biden was up here sitting with Kamala Harris talking about recently, I think it was a day ago. I don't know. I think they were on ABC. I can't remember. But he was just like, yeah, girl, I'm not defunding the police. He was like, this is a lie. I do not plan on defunding the police. I think they actually need more resources. I think that, and I think he said something about, oh yeah, maybe we don't need to militarize the shit. But the whole point is that what we knew was going to happen is happening. It is happening. So when people talk about, oh, well, girl, y'all are just mad. Y'all are too sensitive. Y'all, there's no other way for us to go about changing this shit. There is. But when you're trapped in a system like this, and you think that, and then you brainwash these people into thinking that this is the only way that we can conduct government or do government, you're gonna get the same shit on you're gonna get different sides of the same coin. And this is exactly what's happening. It is just, I know I keep dragging Kamala Harris, but I remember like when I first started on here, people were like, oh my gosh, you should be a politician. I'm just like, girl, yeah, girl, my nude's gonna be on CNN. So it's not realistic. But it's just the way that the reason I said that is just the way that politics work is so cutthroat and disgusting to me. Kamala Harris was literally saying that this nigga was a racist. She was literally bringing up her old ass, you know what I mean? Old ass pictures, busing pictures, all that implying that this man was racist as fuck. And now she was sitting in that same interview I was talking about where they talk about defunding police, nodding and agreeing and just smiling, looking on. Yeah. I'm just like, all this shit is fake. All this shit is fake. It is a performance. It's fake. And that's why even when she speaks, I'm like, I don't connect. That's a whole nother thing. But all this shit is fake. All this shit is fake. And it's like, it's just a competition of how low will you stoop to get to the position that you want to be at? Like, how much dirt will you be able to deal with and ignore, or act like everybody else pointing shit out is just they're just crazy or they're unreasonable? How long will you be able to do that shit? It's to get in the position that you want. We already saw. Remember what Stacey Abrams did? Going up there, doing all that shit. Talking about, oh, well, girl, you basically fuck these accusers, I believe Joe Biden. Doing all that shit and still didn't get the nod. And that's why I said, and I'll say it again before, like, if you're so willing to do these things before you get into the office, it's going to be easier for you to do even more fucked up, flip-floppy shit, especially when niggas' eyes aren't going to be in all the shit that you're doing, or you just have much more access to the power. It's going to be easier for you to do that type of shit. And you weren't even in the office yet. So I don't know. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. I don't trust none of these motherfuckers. Black people trying to understand Kamala Harris and giving her the benefit of the doubt because she's black. It's weird, but the people who are orchestrating these campaigns and stuff, they count on that. They count on everyone being excited because this is the first black VP, potential VP, whatever. They count on that because it's almost like if you criticize her, it's like you criticize blackness or you criticizing all of black women. It's like, no, girl. And then they'll also say, well, that was just her job. That was her job. I'm just like, just because something is someone's job doesn't mean that it is automatically excusable. So people live and they grow and they learn, but goddamn, especially when they don't even seem remorseful. I can't imagine being one of the niggas who was locked up by Kamala, whatever the fuck, how you ever pronounce her name, by her office, and then see her joking about for weed, and then see her joking about smoking weed on the Breakfast Club. It's just like it is really crazy, and I don't think this election shit is going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was ranting, but Joe Biden is exactly who the fuck we think he is. He's exactly who we think he is. And honestly, the more that Obama opens his goddamn mouth, I mean, the more I see why he loved Joe. They're the same niggas. Like they are the same. They are the same. But it's interesting how much my awareness grew, and I think other people can relate to this. It's like, damn, I would not be the things I was excited for in 2008. I would never be excited for that shit now. And just the things that now, as you get older or as you grow, as you have access to more information, when it comes to these politicians, there are certain things that you know now, like, okay, let me look at their record. Let me look to see what they said. Let me look to see if they flip-flopped on anything. Because I was standing Kamala Harris. Oh my God. I think you can even look up videos right now of me standing her ass because of the way that she was dragging these bitches in, I think, these hearings and stuff. But if you look at the overall picture, you have to see why people would be concerned about her fucking record. But that's just, it goes for everybody and their growth. But that's what I'm saying. Like my whole, Anonymous Leo said, completely agree. My whole mindset has changed. Thank God. Yeah. Like my whole perspective has shifted. So it's like the shit that fooled me with or tricked me with before when I was in like, 8th grade, high school, this shit don't work no more. And it's like, okay, you can You can put the most gay, black, motherfucker right in front of my face. But if they're working directly against my rights or the rights of others, marginalized people, I don't care how gay they are. I don't care how black they are. You know what I mean? But that has been a strategy for a long time. That has been a strategy and they've counted on it. They've counted on it and they've used it to compel people to look away from the bad parts of politicians' records. And that shit don't work on me no more. And I'm sure other people can relate. Like, it does not work on me no more. Okay, I want to talk about Bun B. Damn. So Bun B, he spoke out on Megan Thee Stallion, and he spoke on that situation with Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. He was like, one of the things he said is nobody's talking about the situation. Nobody's talking about it because it's a black woman. And y'all can say what y'all want. That's just what it is. He said things would look different if it was Cameron Diaz or somebody. And I remember I said that in my video on Megan Thee Stallion. I was like, just imagine for a second if Tory Lanez had shot one of the Kardashians or shot Kylie Jenner or something like that. It would be a different kind of conversation. It would be the media would cover it differently. People would be speaking about it differently. It's just, it would be crazy. But like I said, niggas know who they think, who they can shoot. Niggas know. Because if you think if Kylie Jenner said some shit to piss him off, that he will whip out his gun to shoot her ass? No, because he would think about the repercussions. He would think a Kylie Jenner, one of these white girls, one of these white celebrities, these niggas would not. They claim that some people try to defend motherfuckers like, oh, they're just wild and violent. They don't think. These niggas think. That's why these abusive ass niggas beat on women and not the men that are there that might be able to take their ass. And I'm not saying, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that, women are weak or whatever, but I'm saying niggas choose their fucking targets. Niggas think. And the thing is, sometimes they fuck up and they think that they can get away with this shit, or they think that it will be an easy target and don't end up being an easy target. Like how sometimes they treat gays on the street, and then these gay men might turn around and beat their ass. It's because you thought that target was weak, and so you picked that target, and now you're sitting on the ground with leaking blood. So these niggas know exactly, based on how society will see it, even if they don't even know how to vocalize it, they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. And it's sad, though. It's so sad. And I always want to, even if it might be annoying, I always want to bring in the side of it where it's like a lot of these abusive niggas, a lot of these crazy people have a lot of shit to say about the LGBT community. They really do, and how we're destroying the community. But if you look around, it's these wild ass, they're insecure and self-hating ass niggas who are, and the thing is that there's an apparatus within our culture, within society, that allows these men to get away with this shit because that's just how men are. Boys will be boys. That's the physical violence, and they're angry, and it literally, its culture sets the stage, sets the foundation for men to get away with this shit because that's how men are expected to behave. They're not expected to sit down and talk things through. They're expected, it's almost like celebrated if you're violent or if you're acting tough and shit. There's a whole way for it to be established in this culture. So it's just, I hate it. But, and then the reason I had Boosie in my title was just because he was, okay, so this is my thing. This is how I feel about the Breakfast Club as well. Why do niggas still go on that shit? That's how I feel about why are y'all interviewing Boosie? What the fuck does he have to say that we give a fuck about? That makes any sense? That will be helpful to anybody, even in his own fucking family. He can't help his own goddamn family. What the fuck? Why do we need to hear anything that Boosie said? He was asked about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez situation. He was just like, well, I'm not gonna say anything. And the interviewer was rightly rightfully saying, okay, well, you're very vocal on a lot of other things. Boosie was like, well, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't want to say the wrong thing, and for it to y'all gonna put me in a wedge. And my mama told me, he was just like, well, I'm just gonna shut up. I'm just gonna shut up about this. It's just like, okay, but that's why I think you niggas are pussy. That's why I think you niggas are weak as fuck because you can open your fucking mouth about Zaya Wade. You can open your mouth about her ass, loud as fuck, multiple videos. But when it comes time to defend a black woman, your ass can't do that shit. Now you're silent because, oh, I don't want to pick sides. Guess what? If a motherfucker shoots, he's acting like this real hard debate. Guess what? Somebody shot somebody else for no reason. Is it hard to pick a side with that? But I just think Boosie represents a lot of these other niggas, like who are weak as fuck, and I think they pussy ass niggas who are weak as fuck. Because I'm like, you open your mouth about fags, you open your mouth about trans people, you open your mouth. But when it comes time to actually defend black women, you don't. And I think the reason is because these niggas do the same type of shit. When they feel like their fragile ass ego has been disrespected, they want to shoot your ass, they want to beat your ass up. Especially if you're a woman or if you're LGBT or something like that. These niggas do the same type of shit. So he's like, that's why these niggas are so silent in the industry. Cause it's like, how can they criticize somebody else for doing some of the same type of shit that they doing probably to their own family, to women on the street? How can they do that shit when it's like looking in the mirror? Criticizing Tory Lanez for some of these niggas would be like looking in the mirror. And they can't handle that shit. These niggas weak, period. Period. These niggas weak. Yeah. But it is just, like I said, it is unfortunate because these issues, I've always been doing it, use these issues to talk about like greater or larger trends in communities. And it's just Megan's not the only woman. Megan's not the only woman subjected to this bullshit. And it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Damned if she don't talk about the shit. Damned if she do. Trying to keep it off the TL, but that's how niggas be. That's how niggas be. And not to get too much into this shit, but like, when niggas are scared of the truth, they like to go around running their fucking mouth. That's all I'm gonna say. When niggas are scared of the truth, they go around running their fucking mouth. And Megan was silent. And that should have been a dead giveaway. Tory's team was over there talking shit to all these blogs, lying to the blogs. That's what niggas do. They run around, they run their mouth, they run to every platform, running their fucking mouth. But you notice how when Megan opened her mouth, all that shit was dead and Tory was out of here. So I'm just saying, niggas who are scared of the truth, they like to go around to different people's places, people's like blogs and platforms, running their fucking mouth, trying to see. But the thing with that shit is that eventually niggas show who they really are. It literally never fails, and you don't have to say shit. you don't have to say shit. Niggas will always show their ass, always show their true colors. And the more they run in their mouth talking about situations and shit, the more you know their ass is lying. The more you know their ass is lying. But it's just, I don't know. I think this world is crazy, and I think that's why it's so important to use some time or to be able to spend some time focusing on building your own self up, like building your own self-esteem up, building your own self-confidence up, no matter how long it takes. Because you go out in this world and people will try to take advantage of your ass, especially if you don't have it. So like, and they will have no problem doing it. Like, you will sit there expecting like for them to have some type of human sympathy or empathy. Some of these niggas really don't. Like, they don't. They're selfish as fuck, and they don't mind taking you down with them. But I don't know. That's why you just depend on your own goddamn self and make sure you good. That make sure you good. Oh shit, and this is what I want to talk about too. I don't like how they doing. I don't like how they doing Breonna Taylor. I don't like how they doing Breonna Taylor. I don't like this shit. I'm gonna end this soon because we almost at an hour, but I cannot stand how they have turned Breonna Taylor into a goddamn quirky ass trend, into a quirky ass brand. I don't like it. And I think that there is a difference between raising awareness and turning her into a capitalist ass brand. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Even with some of the videos I make, I'm like, okay, this is a sensitive topic. Make sure what you have to say about it makes sense. It points to see if we can try and find a solution, and that's it. But to be, I don't know. I think y'all already know me. Like, I'm not no clickbait ass motherfucker. Like, I can't do this. Even when I see other niggas doing clickbait and just getting views and views and views and shit, I'm just like, I can't. I'm not that type of person. I can't do this shit. So yeah, so that's why I say, like, even certain topics in my videos where I talk about, I'm like, this is touchy, this is sensitive. Let's make sure, what do you have to say about it? Make it succinct, make it precise, and move the fuck on. These niggas are filling their wallets up off of Breonna's name. It is weird. It's weird. It is weird. I know, and I know that we have to talk about the situation. We have to always raise awareness. We have to make sure that we are aware. Like I said, we have to make sure that we don't let up. But it's just when we're talking about and not even making a donation to the family, period, and the proceeds go where exactly? Like, I don't know too much. I didn't look too much into it. There was this BriannaCon thing that was going on. I didn't look too much into it, so I don't want to, you know what I mean, act like I studied it up. But what I'm saying is, some of the shit is crossing a line from like raising awareness and community building to like, how much money can we make off this shit? And where's the money going? What's going on? It's just seeming a little bit weird to me. And it's literally reproducing, or it's literally a result of the trends or the dangers for Black women in this society as it is. Because it's like their pain and death is just transformed into this way to make some fucking money. It's weird. I don't know why they haven't been arrested yet either, but it is weird. I don't like what they're doing. I don't like what they're doing. It's just, it's almost like a quirky thing to say now. Or I don't know. Because like I said, we can't just drop shit or just stop talking about things. But I guess in certain ways it does come off as disingenuous sometimes. You know, I guess I'll say that. I feel like everybody can tell the difference between, okay, we're raising awareness versus, okay, we're using this girl's name to sell some fucking tickets. I'm telling you right now, if something unfortunate like that happens to me, girl, and these niggas start, I'm waking up from the grave. I'm waking up from the grave. I'm waking up from the grave. I'm haunting you bitches. I'm giving you bitches another American Horror Story season, bitch. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. So Elijah's mother asked people not to use his name in their Twitter headers, and some dark-sided girl was trying to argue about it. Yeah, that shit is so weird. And the thing is that I think we just, a lot of times, some of it has to do, of course, it has to do with capitalism, all this crazy shit, but some of it has to do with how we're so desensitized to these things. Because I can't imagine having, a family member die that way and then seeing all this shit, seeing all their name and face. Every time I log in on social media, and you're already dealing, I'm telling you, I've had to deal with, if you've been following me for a long time, I had to deal with a very like hurtful death of a friend. So I can't imagine, because I had to go through that process. It's painful, but I can't imagine having to going through that process and then seeing his face and his name every 5 seconds on social media while you trying to deal with that shit yourself. And then so for Elijah's mother to come on here and say, "Hey, I would prefer this not happen," and people arguing that shit is weird. That shit is weird. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. So yeah, that's I just saw that, like a lot of that this weekend, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. It really rubbed me the wrong way. So, and I, like I said, I can't imagine the type of pain that our family and shit is going through. And it's like niggas will do all this shit. A lot of niggas do that shit for clout, if we're being honest. They do that shit for clout. And they don't even say one word to the family. Don't give no fucking donation to the family. Nothing like that. But want to make money off this girl name and face. It's weird. It's weird. You niggas is weird. Like with Vanessa Bryant, yeah. Yeah, you niggas weak. Like, how the hell are you gonna argue about that? Yeah, like how you gonna argue with somebody's mom about that shit? Like, I don't know if these niggas would say that shit to her mom. Would you say that shit to your mom to their mama's face? Like looking into a grieving mother's eyes and say, "Well, no, girl." Like, what? You are fucked up. You fucked up in the head. No, I haven't seen. I guess I have to look that up because y'all was. Hold on, y'all. Oh, child. Another. You know what? I probably did see that. Jacob Blake. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There were a lot of news um, headlines over the weekend where I just scrolled past them because I was like, my mind, like I cannot handle anymore. But I did see this. I did see this. The thing is, I think that he survived. Oh shit. His father's okay, cool. The thing is with this, and the reason why I'm trying to guard my mind a little bit more than I was already doing before is because I think as these tensions escalate, we're gonna start seeing more of this shit. I think we're gonna start seeing even more of it. And the thing is that if we had sensible government or leadership, a lot of these issues, this shit doesn't have to happen. I think that's my thing with this shit. It's like it doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be this way. But people, it's crazy. We had people. We had a whole movement that said Black Lives Matter, and people were just like, well, but actually. So it's like it's insane. It's insane. But I'm glad he survived. It's just crazy. We have to go through this shit. What does it about Wisconsin? It was in Wisconsin. Jeez. Jacob Blake hospitalized, serious condition. Yeah. But yeah, I think this is definitely going to happen more often. We have to, at least for me, I'm gonna try and just filter it a little bit more. It's 2020 is already fucking crazy. Did y'all see? I gotta go. Did y'all see the two hurricanes apparently are gonna hit at the same time? Let me look this shit up. In the Gulf. Now, the Gulf is a crazy fucking place for no hurricanes to be. Any hurricane to be. Because hurricanes like warm water, and that's all up in the Gulf. All up in the Gulf. Did it change course? Oh, so it's going to be back to back strikes. It's giving the Jupiter's big red spot hope. Yeah, it's. I would look it up if you haven't seen it already, especially if you. I'm sure if you live down there, you already know what's going on. But it's interesting how after moving from Florida, the information, the news about hurricanes does not really reach me as quickly as it would. It's interesting in Florida. But yeah, them girls talking about category 1. At least hopefully it's nothing crazy like a 4. Like living in Florida for so long, if you tell me a Cat 1 is coming, I'm like, okay, girl. Or a tropical storm, I'm not even gonna be pressed. Cat 1, I'm like, okay. Cat 2, I'm like, girl, this is a 3 is where I'm just like, all right. Even a 2 is still like, okay. A 3 is like, bitch. A 4 is some shit where now I'm worried. I don't think I've ever been through a 5, thankfully. But 4, they probably gonna have to start coming up with higher categories with the way this planet going. There were also fires in San Francisco or in California. It's a mess. It's a mess. What did I say? I said, get me off this spinning rock. Okay? And she's not even that girl like that. She's not. Earth is. Do you see the other planets in the solar system? They're giving us like 10s across the fucking board. Like they're so pretty. They're beautiful. Miss Earth, she really is not that girl to be doing all this like this. I don't know if she thought she was somebody's like, beauty pageant girl like that. She's not that girl. She's not that girl. There are plenty of other rocks to choose from if she want to do this shit to us. Earth really walking around here thinking, oh yeah, girl, just because I got life on it. Okay, what's that life doing to you, Miss Mamas? Girl, Earth really thinks she's fucking funny. Like she really thinks she's cool because she got some microbes on her fucking plant on her surface. Girl, sit your ass down. What's life doing to you, Miss Mamas? Girl, do not let me drag Earth. She is not this blue marble bitch. She's not that girl to be doing all this shit like this. Especially when there are fucking other planets that rain diamonds and shit. Girls, you are not that girl. Earth giving lipstick on her teeth. Oh my God. Yeah. Earth. But it's okay. I'm not going to disrespect her too much just because I feel like we disrespected her or humans disrespected her in general. So that's why she's probably trying to like get us out of here. She's executing all types of programs and shit. She's pressing Control Alt Delete on our asses. It gets given 2 hurricanes at the same time, wildfires. Bitches, I saw a volcano erupt one time, bitch. The caps is melting because of our asses. Earth is saying, all right, girls. I gave y'all a pillow and y'all shitted on it. It's okay. I'm about to shake it off. She's giving us a hard reset. You know what? We fucked Earth up so bad. I'm surprised she didn't start spinning faster and start, flinging us off of her. That's what I would do if you hoes was on me. Shitting in my water, bitch. I'd be like, anyway, like literally I would spin so fast, I would fling these hoes to Jupiter. I would. The robots is next for that apocalypse. That's what I think might happen. If anything, let the robots drag the shit out of us. And just be like, you know what? Y'all literally destroyed this planet. We're going to fix it. But like I said, I'm going to get off of here. That's why I think aliens have not come to see us. This universe is too big for no other life forms to have existed. We already know that shit. They're already sending something to Mars, trying to figure out if this, there was old life on there. They're going to go to the river, lake beds, or whatever the fuck it was, old ass shit. That's why aliens have not come. They took one look at our dust ball and they said, bitch, why the fuck would I? They're over there shooting each other up. It's time to go. Aliens are just like, it's not even worth the use of our lasers to zap this hole off and to clean it. It's just let the filth be filth, and we're gonna go on to the next solar system. That's what they did. They say they literally do not want to be like, oh, why aren't the aliens answering? They don't like our asses. They literally saw us FaceTiming. They saw us, our FaceTime call, hop up on their phone, and they were just like, they literally looked at it until it stopped ringing. They don't want to fucking talk to us. For what? So we can go to their planet and start drilling in their fucking planet too for oil? Girl, if I was if I was an alien and I had the ability to come to Earth, girl, I would literally just not. I would literally just not. Oh my God, y'all literally choking yourselves out. I'm like, wow, they're choking themselves out in their own atmosphere. And you thought this shit was intelligent life? Yeah, girl, keep it. Oh my God, they're choking themselves out in their own atmosphere, and they're melting the ice. They're melting the glaciers and shit, so that the water rises to all these waterfront properties where they live at. They're stupid. They're stupid. I feel like, bitch, I don't want to do it. Okay, I'm out of here. I love y'all so much. Make sure you check out patreon.com/Asian Expression. They're already up there telling me what they want me to talk about. So I cannot wait to record tomorrow. It's going to be fun, as it always is. Follow me on everything. Did I miss anything? No, that's it. Love y'all so much. Bye.